Hey, Witchy School of Wisdom folks, how are you? Hello. Hello, hello. I'm going to try to scoot you all on over to my group. So let me share this out for you for just a minute. Oops, wrong one. How is everyone doing? Madam Z here. Let's see if I can get this shared out to the group. Bear with me for one more second while I get some technical stuff done and share this out. Let's see if I can share it. Doing Madam Z here. Try to share it. Let's see if it works. Let's see if this works. I'm trying a new technique, and I'm praying that it works. Let's see if it worked. If it worked, it's going to be a miracle. It worked! Yay! Yay for me being technically savvy today. Oh, you have a fairy circle? Oh my gosh. Awesome. I'm super excited. So, let me go over to my Witchy School of Wisdom, folks, and get you pulled up here too so I can see the comments for everyone. Ellen's here. Hey, Helen. How are you, my sister? Are you ready for Sunday? You ready for Sunday? So I should be going live in my Facebook page, and I am sharing it out to y'all into the Witchy School of Wisdom. So I'm hoping this works because I need to go live more in my group. I'm in my Facebook page. So Madam Z here. Hey, Witchy School of Wisdom folks. I am your magical mentor of the Witchy School of Wisdom, head mistress, and I am your magical leader, and I empower women through the teachings of magic and metaphysical classes, and I empower them along the way. So welcome, welcome, welcome to the Witchy School of Wisdom Facebook group. Awesome group. We have so many new people in, so welcome to the new members. We give you lots of hearts. I can never do these hearts. And welcome you into sacred space. I know Ellen's like, I'm so ready. And Ramsey's here. So I don't know if I can invite anybody in. I'm not sure. So make sure you invite people in. And let me see. I don't know if I can. Oh, there we go. See, look at me trying to figure this out. I'm loving it when things work out. So let me invite some folks in while waiting for some people to come in. We want to say hello to everyone. Happy Wednesday. This is when I go live, usually on Wednesdays. And we share some witchy wisdom. And let's invite some folks. I'm going to invite Shelly even though she's already here. All right, so I think that worked. This is so weird to have two different things. And Ramsey's here. And Ramsey, thank you so much for the extra information on my retreat that I'm trying to put together. So, hey, thank you for that. Lots of suggestions. I'm trying to put together a witchy retreat in October for New Orleans, trying to. So we're getting everything together. So how is everyone? Welcome to Witchy School of Wisdom, Witchy Wednesdays. Trying to go between two different screens so I can see y'all have any questions. So What's the big announcement? I have a huge announcement. I have a huge announcement for everyone. Huge announcement. Huge announcement. Are y'all ready for the huge announcement? How many of you in the group, if you're watching the replay, hit hashtag replay. If you're watching the live, welcome. Thank you for watching the live. So how many of you feel like you have like, damn, I want to take that course, but I missed out? If you have, make sure that you put down like a hearts, a thumbs up, a heart, your favorite emoji, something in the comments that lets me know that you feel like you missed out, you feel like you want to take this course, but you're like, damn, I closed the cart too soon, the doors are closed, because I want to talk to you about really a surprise, but I also want to talk to you about about some changes that are coming up in my business. So Ramsey said, witchy wisdom, if you have a crystal in your shoe, leave it there. Oh my gosh. How can you walk with a crystal in your shoe? Unless you put it in your sock, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. I can never, I'm really weird about socks. And so I hate wearing socks. So the only way I think I could ever wear a crystal in my shoe is if I had socks on, and I hate socks, so I don't know. So, hey, Ramsey put a fox in there. So here's my, I want to give you an update on what the surprise, but I also want to give you an update on what is going on in my business, and I also want to talk about some witchy tools, some herbs, some spell casting, give you some tips and tricks on that. So usually on Wednesdays I go live, right? But I also share some tips, some things that you can put into your everyday witch practice. So not easy, I can imagine. I know I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So unless you do a mojo bag, I guess, and put it on the side, I don't know. I couldn't do it. My feet are very sensitive. I used to love getting pedicures, right? Side topic. Self-care Sunday, right? And I used to really enjoy getting pedicures, but the older I get, the more sensitive my feet have become, just the tops of my toes, which is so weird. You can do whatever you want to at the bottom of my feet, which I, you know, if you press hard or you massage hard at the bottom of my feet, I love it. But my feet and my legs are so sensitive now, I kind of really don't really enjoy it as much as I used to. Oh, you had a job interview and I wore some boots and found my crystal in my shoe, you know? Yeah, you need to keep it there then. So what was I saying? So anyways, so I was just like, I don't know, man. I don't even like pedicures that much anymore. So side tangent. Interesting you said that about the job interview though, Ramses. When I used to go for a job interview, like a day or so before, no shit, a day or so before, I would put an herbal mixture together to get a job, like a better job mixture, a better interview, give me the job, bring me money, that kind of thing. And I would go to that place that I was interviewing a couple days before the interview, and I would put that herbal mixture and sprinkle it around every corner of that property. And I would wear some in my little, my bra or in my suit. I'd wear my power colors. And I would also wear courage stones for courage, like tiger's eyes, and citrine for happiness. And I would also wear some lapis lazuli for my throat chakra so I can speak clearly. And also I would wear magical perfumes. So during the interview, so I did this whole thing, whole job ritual when I was looking for jobs. So you put it back in your pocket. You're like, because I'm not really walking wonky. I just have a crystal in my shoe, right? So those are some cool things that you can do. Let's see, Ellen said not easily, I can imagine. Yeah, so those are some kind of cool things that you can do to get a job. That's what I used to do, and it was always worked out pretty well for me. So if you're looking for a job or a job interview, make sure you do like a little bit of a herbal empowerment in finding a job, herbal mixture, and sprinkle it around the place where you're going to go for your job interview. Put some magic in it, right? Empower yourself to get that job. So what is the big news? You guys are like, shut up, Madam Z. What is the news? Well, I want to tell you that Goddess came to me last night after the first day of Basic Chick to Badass Witch Boot Camp, which was our first day, was yesterday. Amazing women in there. You can make your own, Ramsey, and a magical oil, and we'll talk about that. So after I did finish the class for the opening ritual and the class for Basic Chick to Badass Witch, I closed everything down, and I was sitting there in meditation afterwards, just kind of like decompressing, right? Shutting everything off. And the goddess came to me, and she was like, you really need to open this up to more people. And I'm like, but I already closed the cards. Goddess, what do you mean? I can't let anybody in. And she's like, there's 3 people. There are 3 people in your group that need more time to get into this boot camp. And I was like, are you sure? Because I told everybody I can't let anybody else in. And she's like, no, you're going to do what I tell you to do. And you're going to open it back up to 3 people. She said, there are 3 women in this group that need you to reach out to them to open this up for a day and get these people in there, because there's 3 people in this group that need your course. Hey, Mariah. Hey, Lindsay. Welcome. So the good news is that I have opened the cart for 3 people to come in. Only 3, because Goddess said only 3, and I do exactly what the Goddess says. So I'm opening the cart for 3 people to come in to my Basic Chick to Badass Witch course. Okay, so, and I'm sitting here playing, fidgeting with this thing, probably making tons of noise. So I am called to open up the circle, open up the Basic Chick to Badass Witch, my epic course, to 3 more people. And here's the kicker too. So you need to get in it today. I'm not going to keep it open very long, because you need to get in it to connect with your sisters in circle. And we start every Tuesday. It is not too late to get in. Replays are up. Homework is up. PDFs are up, right? So you can easily spend 1 hour and you're caught up. So don't think that, oh man, I missed the first day, I can't get in. You can still get in. You can still connect with your sisters. You can still be in sacred space for the 8 weeks we are together. So the Goddess said you need to open it up to 3 people. Now, the 3 people, I have my eye on at already 3 people. And I've already messaged them. And a few of them have already said, yes, I'm getting in. So you need to jump on this as soon as you can. Because when Goddess tells me I need to, let me get the thing for you, to close it, that is when I have to close it. And I don't know when that is. Because this is purely going on by what the Goddess is leading me to do. And I will put that link to the page right there for you. Hopefully that will work. I'm hoping it'll work. Checking out my links. Yeah, should work. So there's a link to that. Now, and here's another kicker. Goddess also told me and Goddess had a heart-to-heart last night. So I was like, all right, Goddess, you tell me what you want me to do. And she said, you need to give everyone a witchy gift who comes into this program, no matter what level. So anybody who signs up for this Basic Chick to Badass Witch course will get a witchy care package from me. So everybody who signs up gets a witchy care package from me, delivered by owl mail. If anybody knows what owl mail is, I'll send you something extra. So that is the surprise. That you haven't missed out. I'm opening it up for I don't even know how long. I can't even tell you how long. It could be 12 hours. It could be, I don't know, 24 hours. I don't know. Until the goddess weighs heavy on my heart to close it, I will close it. And here's the thing about closing it. Thank you, Mariah. Here's the thing, and I wanted to come to you and speak to you from my heart and what is going on in my business. Everybody, well, a couple of people have reached out to me and said, man, are you going to offer it again? Man, I'll catch it the next time. When are you going to open the doors again? And I'm here to tell you, I don't know if I'm going to open the doors to this again. I'm serious. My business is growing. I'm growing as a leader. There's so many witches out there that I can't connect with here in Austin that I am being asked to step forward into my power, which is what I teach you guys, and to move out in front of you in person. So what does that mean for this course? That means I don't know if I'm going to offer this next year. I hope I am. I can't tell you if I am. If I do offer it, it may be not even a live coaching. It may just be you can pay for it and do a self-study, maybe. And third, it may be where I'm going to take it on the road and speak in stages or speak in small 3-day workshops around the country and incorporate this course into my bigger course in person. So that way you won't even be able to get it at this price anymore. Those are the 3 things that are going to be changing. Ramsey said, yeah, I do. Ramsey. So Lindsay screaming, I just pressed the button, screaming more. Yes. Lindsay got in. Yay, Lindsay. Let's give everybody some wand hearts and some swooshes. Wand swooshes. I don't know where my wand's at. Where is my wand? My wands are over there. So wand swoosh. So yay, Lindsay. Yeah, Lindsay just took one, so we have 3. Well, 2 more. 2 more spots. Lindsay just got it. So yay, Lindsay. So we all want to congratulate Lindsay. So those are the big, I'm so happy. Y'all don't even know. Me and Lindsay have been working, well, speaking, and we're in a couple of programs together, and I've been wanting her to work with her. And I've been like, come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. So I'm so glad, Lindsay, that you're in here with us in your sister circles and sacred space together. You're going to learn so much. So that is what is going on. So big changes next year, okay? Big changes in this course. I don't know if I'm going to do it again live, online. If I do it live, it's probably going to be incorporated into a 3 or 4 day in-person workshop, which is going to be at a higher price. I'm going to tell you that because it's going to be part of a retreat or a 3-day workshop. I'm not sure. I'm still listening to which direction the goddess wants me to go into. So it's open. But I can't guarantee you that it's going to be this format again at this price. Yes, there's a Facebook group. Well, I don't know. In my in-person one, we're going to talk about that. If you guys want to do a Facebook group or an other kind of group. But my online group does have a private Facebook group. But the in-person one, Ellen, is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to adjust it to how you guys really want to connect. So that's open for discussion on Sunday. I am having online on Sunday. So Ellen is going to be one of those the ones that have going to be with me with the very first round in person. So that is what's happening in my business and what I'm transitioning over to help you and to connect with you more is doing more in-person 3 or 4 day retreats, 3 or 4 day workshops, bringing this kind of stuff live to you in person and not just over the internet. So I can't tell you if I'm going to open this up again. I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. So if you want to get in on this now, I have opened the doors up again, because I want to give people the chance to get in that need to get in and work with me on a one-on-one or a group coaching setting that has to do with bringing your magical gifts to the forefront, working with those, working with the badass witch energy, and becoming a first-degree high priestess. So, Annette, hi Annette. Yeah, I'll share the link again. Let me see if I can find it. It's down here somewhere. I have it on Bitly somewhere. I kind of like the shorter ones than the longer ones. So let me see. So is everybody excited that I'm opening the doors up? If you're excited, let me know. Give me some hearts up. It's down here somewhere. That's not it. I guess I'm just going to give you the big one. The long link. Drop that there. There you go, Mariah. Thank you, Mariah. I tried to get the Bitly link, but I couldn't find it. I don't know where it's at. And I kind of like the Bitly link better than the longer links, but I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just a preference for me. So those are the links. So if you guys are excited about getting into this program, working with badass witches in circle for 8 entire weeks, becoming your high priestess, this is a sign, let me scoot over, for you that you need to get in. Because if you're sitting there like, damn, I missed it, and then I reopened it, that is Goddess removing the blocks for you to come in and work with me and to be in sacred circle with your sisters. That's a definite sign. So get in on this. Give me some favorite emojis below. Your favorite emoji if you want in on this, and I will send you a private message. So what do you get for the 8 weeks? And then we're going to talk about some tools, some herbs, some spell casting, some kind of cool stuff. It's going to be kind of a Q&A, so get your pen and paper out. It's going to be interactive. So I'm going to ask y'all questions and see who knows their shit. Who knows their witchy shit? So what do you get? Week 1. You get the history of witchcraft, which is already up. We just finished that yesterday. But all the PDFs, all the replays, all the quizzes are still there. You get lifetime access to all of this. So you can print out all of this. You can do your Book of Shadows, start your Book of Shadows on this. This is yours to keep for lifetime. Week 2, we work with the Wheel of the Year, and we just came out of Mabon. So if you don't know what the Wheel of the Year is, you don't know what you're supposed to be doing for Samhain, you don't know what you're supposed to be doing for Beltane, we're going to dive deep into that and how to use the energies of the Wheel of the Year in your spell casting. Week 3 is about moon phases. What kind of workings do you do in the new moon? Okay. Week 4, we're going to dive deep into setting up your altars and your magical tools. Week 5 is goddess studies. So we're going to dive deep into goddess studies and learn which goddess energy you need to be working with depending on your intention in which you want to manifest. Week 6, we're going to do spell casting. And I'm going to show you how to do a spell casting the correct way, how to do protection, how to set up a circle of protection. Number 7. Week 7 is spell casting. Anybody here love spell casting? Give me some hearts up if you are spell casting junkie. I am. I love doing spell work. And then week 8 is the big week where we do the dedication ceremony, and then you will receive your first degree initiate certificate under me. So you get private Facebook groups to answer any questions. We get weekly Zoom calls every Tuesday at 6 Central, and then you get lifetime access. and that starts out at $497 with payment plans. So don't freak out about, oh my God, I can't afford $497 at one time. We have payment plans for all of y'all. I got your back. Don't worry about it. Now, if you want to add some one-on-one coaching with that, I am offering 2-hour, 1-hour coaching calls and a 30-minute witchy or discover your witchy path tarot reading, which is $997, and we have payment plans on that also. So for the dedicate, it's $497. Sorry, for the initiate, it's $497. For the dedicate, it's $997. You can start at the initiate level at $183 of 3 payments, or you can start at $275 for 4 payments for the dedicate membership, which includes the coaching. So if you want the bigger one with the coaching, that is the $997 that is broken down. If you think, oh, I don't know, I want to just do the regular regular class, that is $497. You have 2 levels you can choose from in this: the initiate level or the dedicate level. All right, let me catch up on comments. So yeah, Lizzie, y'all are so badass, I swear. Ramsey, did you get in? Girlfriend, did you really? Really? Oh my gosh. Super excited for sarcastic. I know. I am too. Ramsey! Yay, give Ramsey a heart and a wand swoosh. Welcome, sister. Yay! Oh, Shelly's frozen. I think she may be out baking, I think. So, super excited. So we got 2 sisters. So we only have 1 spot left. Oh my gosh, y'all. 1 spot left. I'm so excited. So excited. So excited. This is my excited dance. Can you tell? So, oh my gosh. So get in on this, because like I said, my business is changing. And I have talked to Ramsey about doing, the witchy retreat. So she knows how busy I am, and she knows that what my plans are, because we've been talking back and forth. So I really don't know if I'm going to offer this again. If I do, it's going to be in person. Okay. So get in on that, because it's going to change. So I'm so excited for my 2 sisters that's going to be joining me in circle with your other sisters. Annette's in there. So you can say hi to Annette. Hi, sister. Awesome, awesome. So let's talk about a little bit about spell casting and some tools. And this is what I'm going to be teaching you also in the classes. So every week, so what the syllabus is, you get the big syllabus. Every week I build on your witchy practice, so at the end you can put all of it together. So it's like a building block. So one day we're going to like herbs, second day we're going to do altars, and then the moon phases. And every day, every week we're going to be building and building and building, so that way at the end you know how to put all of this together and manifest what you want to do. So let's talk about or what circumstances you want to change. And so it really takes away the confusion and the fear of you not knowing what to do, when to do it, what herbs, what moon phase. Because a lot of it is getting outside of your head, and a lot of it has to do with you really knowing that you're a badass witch, and you're like, I got this. I know what I'm doing. I remember Madam Z talked about this. I know, let me try to remember. I got it. We talked about this. This is what she told me to do in my coaching sessions. So I'm going to go out there and do it. And then your spell is going to be powerful as fuck, because we talked about it. I walked you through it. I gave you what you needed to do. There's no more confusion. There's no more being afraid. There's no more lacking confidence in being a witch. This course will give you all of that. Okay. So let me catch up on comments. I'm so excited for y'all. I'm so giddy. Brooms up, my sisters. Yep, brooms up. So excited for y'all. So speaking of brooms, does anybody know, all my newbie witches, do they know what the magical term is for a broom? And I talk about all of your altar tools in the spellcasting course. I know, I am too, Ramsey. So type in the answer. What is the witchy term for a broom? So let's see what y'all got. So in this epic course, though, there you have weekly tests, because at the end of the 8 weeks, I have to know that you can witch without me, as far as you know the fundamentals of witchcraft, and you know the basics of witchcraft. So every week you will have a quiz, and it's an easy quiz, okay? And at the end of the 8 weeks, you will have a final, and it's not going to be a hard final. Everything that you need the answers to are going to be in the replay, the videos, the PDFs, the coaching, whatever it is, you can find it. It's not going to be some kind of crazy thing, okay? And as soon as I get those graded and you guys passed, then we will do, you'll get your certification in the mail. Snail mail, probably. I can't decide if I want snail mail. Would you guys rather have it in snail mail? I'll have to talk about that in the circle. I'm open. Yeah, so I'm excited about the New Orleans retreat too, Lindsay. See, that's where I flounder. I know the basics. I know my inner bitch. But putting the basics, I know inner bitch. But putting them together has been tough, especially since the last health-related crash and burn. Yeah. And that's the thing about witching, and that's the thing about this circle. When you go through times like that, this is when you reach out to your sister circles. I mean, your circle sisters, and you say, hey, sisters, I'm having a tough time. I'm getting a little depressed. I need some uplifting. I need some words of encouragement. I'm getting scared. I'm feeling like I don't know what I'm doing. This is when you reach out to your sisters in circle, and we will encourage you, uplift you, give you tips. You are not alone, because I'm telling you, a group setting is more powerful and uplifting than it is having to go do this by yourself, because it is a daunting task to do this by yourself. And with this course, it's not only you learning witchcraft. I bind you guys together in circle, in energetic energy, so you guys are connected for a lifetime until you decide, if you're like, I don't want to be connected anymore, I want to cut the cords. So you are really connected in sisterhood for this whole 8 weeks, and probably longer until you decide to. So you don't have to do this by yourself. Ellen said, Bessem. I know, Mariah's like, does that mean I can't? Yes, Mariah. That means you can't tell the new students the answer. Okay, you guys are great. Bessem. Exactly, because I felt so fucking alone. It was crushing. You're not alone anymore, Lindsay. We have you. We got your back, and we're going to uplift you and help you through it. Prepare to upgrade. I know. Hello, Nicole. How are you? Thank you for joining. Hey, it's okay if you're late. You're still here. You're right on time. Okay, so here's the next question, though. You guys got it right. You guys are good. You guys are ahead of the game. What do you use a besom for? Let's see if y'all can get that. Let's see. I can be... No. Teachers say that'd be good. Ramsey, I've been feeling like that too. And my other witchy friend, we just, logical was my feeling way. Yeah. So now y'all are connected. You guys came in at the same time, so super. And you guys kind of almost have the same story, right? Guys are kind of going through the same thing. Yep. Sweeping away negative energies. Yep. Sweeping evil from your path. Yep. Sweeping energy away, like fuck off, shitty energy. Exactly. Now, another thing that you can use, every witch should have a besom. So I want you guys to give me some hearts up if you guys have a besom in your home. Sweeping bullshit. You're right. You're exactly right. I have a besom. It's one of my first witchy tools. Exactly right there. You'll see her right there. I got her at a craft fair. craft market, which was interesting because it was just a person making brooms. They had no idea what I was buying it for. Yet you two need to be friends, and this is why I opened the circle up, is because I'm telling you, God has told me there's 3 people that need to be in this group for a reason. And this is the reason. Now you know why I do exactly what the goddess says. So Lindsay and Ramsey, you guys need to connect. You guys will connect in circles, but I know that you guys will become really good friends because you guys are almost on the same path, almost in the same part of life. So yeah. Yep, I applied rose oil and now it smells like cinnamon. That's another thing you can do, is you can go buy those cinnamon brooms, which cinnamon is good for protection. It's good to amplify energies. It's an uplifting scent. So you're kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone when you go buy those cinnamon brooms. Now, what I have, this is my favorite one. I need to get another one, but she's always with me. You put it over your doorway for protection, either your doorway or like a windowsill or something for protection. And you do use it to sweep away energy. So when you are cleansing your house, when you're doing spiritual work, when you're casting a spell, you can actually clear out that energy with the sweeping of the besom. Okay. So, hey, Christina, nice to see you here. Thank you. Yeah, I know that's the bad thing about those things. They kind of do fade. But yeah, now's the time to do it because it is fall and they have them in every supermarket. So it's kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So you guys are doing really, really well. So my next question is, let me see. What element, this is kind of a tricky one, and we talk about this when we do some herb casting and some herb spell work, because I teach you how to incorporate herbs into your magical workings. Okay, so what element do you think bay leaves are? So element are north, south, east, west, right? Earth, air, fire, water. So what element do you think bay leaf is? And it's important to know the elements because it's important to know what you are trying to bring in. Do you need to be more intuitive? Then you will bring in more calming. Then you need to bring in an herb that represents water. Do you need to get clear thinking? You need to bring in an element that represents air. Do you need to have more passion, get like more energy? Then you need to bring in an herb that has more fire. Do you feel like you're buzzing way up here and you need to come down and you need to be more grounded and centered? Then you need to work with an herb that has an earth element in it. So what element has bay leaf? What element is bay leaf? God, you guys are so good. Yep, fire. Fire. Awesome. You guys are doing so well. So I teach you all of this into the class. So you guys are doing really, really well. So that is what is going on. Oh shit, Leo fire. I know. Fire energy. I need some of that. I need to go get some more bay leaves. So another thing you can use bay leaves for is your go-to for money spells. And your go-to for any kind of spells. You can write your spell on a bay leaf and just burn it. So you should, as a witch, you should have a witchy cabinet, and we'll talk about that. Which herbs should be in your witchy cabinet, your top 10 herbs of a witch. And you should use those for your go-to spells, is bay leaf. Readily available, easy to use. Yep. And you can use them and burn them. Awesome. So let's do one more question. And then I'll take some more questions. So a cauldron, right? Which side do you think the cauldron goes on? Right or left? Right or left? Right or left? Right or left? And then I teach you how to do all of this in the Basic Cheek to Badass course as fundamentals. But I also teach you how to create an altar intuitively. Because some people are like, I don't like it on that side. I want it on this side. Or I don't like it in the back. I want it in the front. So I teach you where it's supposed to go, but then I teach you where your intuition is showing you need to put it and why. Not just, oh, because I want it there, but why do you want it there? Why do you want to move it from the traditional kind of thing, traditional position? This quiz is showing me how much I don't know. Yeah, it's tough. It's always good, even for newbie witches. I mean, even for old witches, I've been in the practice for a long time. It's really good to go back to basics. It really is, because you're like, oh man, I totally forgot about that. Or I haven't worked with that herb, or I haven't worked with that tool, and I totally forgot the difference between a wand and an athame, and which one I'm supposed to use for casting a spell, which one I'm supposed to use for cutting things. So yeah, it's really great, even for, you know, older witches have been in it for a long time, to go back to basics. True story. And plus the newbies give you so much energy. That's why I love working with newbies, because they're like little sponges. They want to absorb everything. So, and they're so enthusiastic. I just feed off their energy, not in a bad way, but they really get me motivated. So it's really great working with that kind of energy. Let's see. Nicole's like, right. Yeah. Lindsay, I was looking in my witchy cabinet recently, and there was, how is there no baby? Exactly. Because you used it all for spell work. My doofy husband was like, are you yelling about horses in the kitchen? No witchy stuff. Shut up. Mind your business. Stay in your lane. On the altar, you say right. I would put the cauldron either on the right or smack in the front of me. Left or at least west. I'm peeping behind Susie to see her because I cheat. Don't go by that, because that's a mess. Because I'm in the middle of a retreat and getting ready for my retreat in October. So you can't go by that, because that's not even, it's an altar, but I put so much stuff on there just to get stuff out of the way, so you can't go by that. My poor little goddess, Nyx, is like, what the hell is all this shit on my altar? You're cluttering my energy, which I am, but I asked her for permission, so she's okay with it. Mariah was like, Nicole, I know Nicole's so funny, isn't it? But the person that was right, let me see if I can find you, is Ramsey. Goes on the left. All of your goddess stuff goes on the left. All of your god stuff goes on the right. Right? Now, I say left and right. Really, truly, all of the goddess stuff needs to go into your receiving hand, your less dominant hand. All of the god stuff needs to go on your dominant hand side, whichever one you use. Because for me, the goddess energy, your receiving or less dominant hand, is your receiving hand. It is the power and the energy of receiving information, receiving energy. We are, built to receive. We have womb energy, which is built to receive. And the God energy, which is your dominant energy, which is usually what you use to cast a spell if you don't have any, a wand or anything, an athame, then you use your finger of your dominant, which is your male, which is dominion over the energy, putting out your energy, manifesting, demanding, telling. That is why you have the right and the left. And I talk about this in the class. Womb and guess. Yes, you're right. West for water. Yep, you guys are right. I know, that's what I'm like, which one? So technically, traditionally, It goes on your left hand because it's you receiving your left dominant. And then the God is on your left because it is dominant. But now it's more because we have lefties and righties, right? So now it's more switched. Now it's more dominant and less dominant versus right and left. But you have to know the basics of that because you have to know where that came from. Yes, there's a God and goddess side of the altar. Yep, right and left. All this stuff you guys have to look forward to in my class. So I'm so excited. We've got 2 people in already. We only have 1 spot left. So who's going to get in? Who's going to claim it? Who's going to claim this one last spot? Do I have to put that in again? I'll put it in again. This is just some of the stuff that I am going to be teaching you in the 8 weeks. So we're going to get you super motivated, super, I want to say confused. No, super, what is the word I'm thinking about? Really connected with your sisters for sure. And clear, that's what I'm thinking of. Really super clear on how to witch. We're going to take the confusion out of it. I'm going to be there for you for at least 1 hour every Tuesday. If you sign up for the higher package, which is the dedicate package, you get 2 1-hour coaching sessions with me. And by that time, we'll start with what your problem is. And at the beginning, what you're struggling with. And at the end of that call, you will have crystal clear on what you need to do. The confusion is going to end. We're going to work it through. And we're going to come out with a plan for you at the end. Okay? So you don't have to worry about that. So let me get to my comments. You guys have all kinds of comments on here. Yeah, kick ass, claim it. Claim it. Yep. So we're good. So I hope you enjoyed this little mini class on the tools and herbs and which side of the altar. And that's just a little snippet of what I teach in this 8-week to Badass course. I want 1 more person in here, at least 1 more person, because there's already 2 spots claimed. So we want 1 more person in here to step up to the witchy power and to become a basic chick to badass witch. If you're interested, drop an emoji below. Send me an instant message. Let's connect. Let's walk you through the program and get you signed up. All right? And for these 2 women who stepped up during this live stream and took in their power and demanded that I'm going to change my damn circumstances, we applaud you. We uplift you. We adore you. And we see you. Okay? And I will add you guys to the group as soon as we're done so I can get you started so you can start working on your homework. All right, have any questions, please let me know. And we will see you in the Basic Chick to Badass Witch program by my sisters. And I know who y'all are. I know who y'all are. I see you. I see you. All right, my sisters, witch on.